It's either Kid Pool says,
"Hey, when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth."
Or she says, hey, when we want your opinion, I'll take my panini.
Blake Lively is reportedly in turmoil after Ryan Reynolds' recent actions caused unexpected backlash, damaging not just their public image but also involving their young daughter in a controversy that has left Hollywood stunned. What should have been light-hearted humor has now sparked a serious conversation about boundaries and judgment.
Inez is a girl. Inez is 7 years old. Inez is a child. Inez is your child.
Insiders claim Ryan's behavior crossed the line when he allegedly encouraged their child to say a line she didn't want to. Many now view this as a reckless decision that showed poor sensitivity both as a father and as a professional working within family-oriented boundaries.
Predator, a bully, a narcissist, a psychopath, and everything else that you can.
Leaked behind-the-scenes footage from Deadpool 3 only made things worse. The clips spread rapidly across social media, and sources say Blake, usually composed and confident, broke down in private meetings, visibly upset and heartbroken over what had unfolded. These weren't staged emotions, they were genuine reactions to a situation spiraling out of control.
Ryan Reynolds forced his daughter to do on Deadpool is one of the most abhorrent things I have ever heard of.
Observers close to the situation say Blake's tears weren't for show. They weren't the kind of tears shed for a movie or the press, this was personal. What crushed her most was knowing their 7-year-old had unknowingly become the center of an unsettling creative choice that should have never involved a child in the first place.
Even the daughter was forced to tell a sexually vulgar, predatory.
At the heart of this growing crisis stands Ryan Reynolds. Once hailed as Hollywood's charming, quick-witted favorite, he now faces accusations of arrogance and poor judgment. Many say he's hiding behind sarcasm, but this time, humor isn't enough to protect him. His once flawless reputation is crumbling fast, and fans are questioning the man behind the jokes.
You made this girl practice different iterations of Wolverine having his male genitalia in her father's mouth. Dead.
Public reaction has been brutal. The actor known for effortlessly balancing humor and heart is now being mocked by the very industry that once adored him. The fallout feels like a sharp fall from grace, a creative misstep that's left even his supporters wondering if he's crossed an unforgivable line.
I want to do it. Well, I'm just going to find someone else to do it. And then, no, daddy, I'll do it. See, when a narcissist, when they're trying to manipulate you, and you can see the groom.
Analysts are calling the situation a full-blown PR catastrophe. Between the backlash, the emotional strain on his family, and the ethical concerns being raised, it feels like watching a high-budget collapse unfold in slow motion. The couple once seen as Hollywood's golden pair now appear to be fighting to salvage both their image and their credibility.
Why would you write a line that says your child will take her panini out?
And so she's saying panini, but it's the word's dick.
The breaking point came when the controversial line leaked online. The moment it was shared, outrage exploded across every platform. Fans were stunned to learn that their daughter had been asked to say something so inappropriate for her age, especially in a film backed by a major studio. It immediately raised red flags about decision-making on set.
Poor guy.
Our fight isn't with
Hey,
you.
when I want your opinion, I'll take Wolverine's dick out of your mouth.
That's kid.
Guiltily, that is my daughter,
I'm
Inez.
so sorry we have to admit that.
And I am Father of the Year over here for allowing her to say such.
Reports then surfaced that Ryan allegedly had his daughter repeat the line dozens, if not hundreds, of times during rehearsals. Many called it deeply unsettling and questioned how such a situation could have gone unchecked. Critics say it's not just about poor taste, it's about emotional awareness and responsibility toward a child performer.
Father of the Year over here for allowing her to say such language, which, to her credit, she really didn't want to say, and then came back later and said, I want to say it now.
Adding to the discomfort, it was revealed that the child had refused several times before giving in. Instead of stepping back, Ryan allegedly pressed forward, telling her he'd find someone else if she didn't participate. That single decision has now been labeled one of the most disappointing moments of his career.
Language, which, to her credit, she really didn't want to say, and then came back later and said, I want to say it now, when I started looking at other people to.
Ultimately, she agreed not out of enthusiasm, but because she didn't want to upset her father. It's a heartbreaking detail that has left many questioning how fame and ambition can sometimes cloud basic parental instincts. What began as a creative choice has now become a cautionary tale about ethics, family, and the real cost of entertainment. In a shocking turn for Hollywood, Ryan Reynolds has come under heavy fire after behind-the-scenes footage from Deadpool 3 sparked widespread outrage over alleged misuse of creative boundaries involving his own family. What began as a light-hearted production moment quickly spiraled into a public relations disaster, drawing criticism from child advocacy groups and industry insiders alike. Reports suggest that Marvel executives were blindsided and moved swiftly to review the content after concerns surfaced about the professionalism and tone of certain scenes. As questions mount, observers say Disney is now reassessing the direction of the franchise, quietly placing tighter controls on Reynolds' creative influence. Meanwhile, Blake Lively's name has also surfaced in connection with the controversy, as speculation grows over how much she knew about the disputed material and whether the couple's decisions blurred the line between personal and professional life. The fallout has reignited broader conversations about ethics in entertainment, child protection on film sets, and the limits of celebrity privilege in modern Hollywood. Social media platforms have been ablaze with calls for accountability, petitions, and heated debate over artistic freedom versus responsibility. As Disney and Marvel work to contain the damage, insiders hint that Reynolds' once untouchable status within the studio system may now be in jeopardy, with leadership prioritizing long-term brand integrity over star power. For an industry built on image and influence, this controversy is a sobering reminder that fame offers no immunity when public trust is on the line.